Good morning, Mathletes and Film Majors. It's Monday, September 3rd, and I'm at home. I get about 3 weeks to spend at home before I have to go back to school for the start of classes, and of course, I happen to get back right after Caitlin leaves to go back to Connecticut. But yes, I flew home Saturday on a very foggy night, and the first day I get back it rains, which is funny because it never rains in California. Of course, the trip was long. I had to take 2 really long plane flights because California's all the way across the country. It takes like a full day to get back because of the time change and the flight length. It really just eats up an entire day. And I'm not a giant fan of flying. I mean, like, I don't have a problem with planes and they're convenient, but I really don't like airlines, and the whole process just kind of, puts me in a bad mood. The thing that got to me this time, actually, was that as I was printing out my boarding pass, it was giving me suggestions of, like, things to do in your destination city. But of course, my destination city is home. I know what there's to do in Richmond. Oh, have you visited the Science Museum of Virginia? Yeah, man, like every elementary school class field trip ever. Well, have you been to King's Dominion? Yeah, man, it's the closest amusement park. Have you visited the Virginia State Capitol? Yeah, of course. But then I kind of start to realize that there's a lot of things on this list that I haven't done. Have you taken a Segway tour of downtown historic Richmond? No. Have you eaten at this fancy restaurant? Nah, man, I pretty much stick to Chipotle. You know what? Screw you, United. All of your suggestions are like touristy things that I don't want to do anyway. So, yeah. Haven't been doing a lot at home so far. Got to see my dog Scrappy again. That was nice. She's always cute. Although I don't really think she remembers me because she barks an awful lot and doesn't really like me. And of course, the first thing she did was chew the crap out of my brand new headphones. We only got her about a month before I left for college, so she didn't really have time to get used to me before I left. And now she just thinks it's really weird that there's some random chick around again. But it's fine, because if you scratch her belly enough, she becomes your friend pretty fast. I've also noticed that a lot of things have changed since I've left here. And the last time I was home was only at Christmas, which was only like 9 months ago. I got a new neighbor who I don't even know. Some new guy moved in next door. And there's a giant Costco down the street from my house that wasn't there before. Restaurants have changed and things have moved and everything's different. I don't like it. Plus my parents have been cleaning out the house, and so some of my stuff is gone and things have been moved, and I'm just finding it all very confusing. One thing I am enjoying about being home, though, is that I get my car back. Because my parents don't want me to take this giant week-long cross-country road trip with my car to California, it just sort of sits here for most of the year while I'm away. But I'm really liking having it back and getting to drive around again. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with my time here at home. I'll probably go back to high school and watch a field hockey game at least once. Maybe go visit UVA or William & Mary and try to see some friends. I think I'm definitely going to visit Caitlin this weekend in Connecticut, so that's exciting. But other than that, it'll probably be exactly what I was doing at school, just sitting there watching a lot of Netflix. So for all the mathletes, I'm Susan. For all the film majors, Caitlin will be back on Wednesday. For everyone else, thanks for stopping by.